Hey guys, it's Jab back with another PSA submission video, or a future submission, I should say, because who knows when we'll actually be able to send these out. It might be another 6 months from now before they open a low cost grading tier. But first up, we have a first edition Giovanni's Nidoking. Beautiful card. The back has zero whitening. I think there is some hollow scratching on this card though. It's hard to see inside of the card saver, but we'll probably hit a 9. That's what we're hoping for. Same with the Beedrill. Beautiful card with the swirl there. Back, there's like two very tiny white dots, so again we're hoping for a 9. Next up, we have a couple of the Cosmos Hollow Unified Minds Dragonites. These were in the Costco boxes, I believe. So hoping to hit a 10 on one of those for a personal collection. Next up, always gotta grade the stained glass birds and the full art birds. Been picking up a lot of these Zinnia's Resolves. I think it's just a popular trainer and the price has dipped very low to where I can just pick up in mass quantity and on TCG Player and pull out the best copies to get graded. We did end up with a couple that were not gradable, but that's just part of it. I don't really like to open up returns and stuff whenever I get cards that aren't near mint condition. I kind of just eat the cost and go on with life. Maybe resell the cards on my eBay store with the proper condition listed. Yeah, I love Dragapult, always grading him. I feel like the price of Dragapults in PSA 10 is super low right now. He doesn't get the love he deserves yet, but I feel like in the future, a lot of people are going to look back on this Pokemon as one of the best from Sword and Shield era, at least in my opinion. Next up, I never really have graded much first edition base set, but we do have a random Magmar, which is an uncommon we're going to send in. Probably just keep that in my personal collection. I need to start accumulating more first edition base now that the prices have dipped a bit. Something I never really got into, but I want to. This beautiful reverse hollow Rayquaza C. This little Cynthia picture on it. Hoping to get a 9 on this one. These were from a bunch of lots on Mercari where the person just like opened the pack and then put all the cards back into the pack. So he sold the wrappers with the cards, which was pretty cool. Again, this one's in pretty beautiful shape. Hoping for a high grade on that. Then we have a Vileplume Delta species. Again, same story as the previous card. To go with the Vileplume, we have the Psychic Energy, which is pretty dope. I don't normally grade energies, but this is really cool. Don't see them like that these days. And get into some low-cost Charizards, which I love to send in all the time. I've done really well in these Charizard Breaksons. I had been sending these in pretty much every submission over the past couple of years. Charizard Gx, of course, this one is going to have population of like 1 million in PSA 10 at some point. Not that much, but it's still a Charizard, so it doesn't matter. If Charizard is in mint condition, you send it in, pretty much. Usually 9s at worst case are like break even or very minor loss, and then 10s are always a decent profit. Got some of the illustration Charizards. I'm not really a huge fan of this one personally, but you always grade the Japanese exclusive promos because a lot of people like collecting these. Again, this card was printed like toilet paper. There's probably more copies than you could ever imagine of this out there, but I feel like over time it could still do well. because again, it's a Charizard and it's an exclusive promo. Reshiram and Charizard Gx. A couple of those. A couple Mega Charizard EXs. And next is one I've been buying quantity of recently. On the English side, you can only get this as a pre-release promo, so it's pretty cool that they made a set card in Japanese to make it a little bit more obtainable. Get the same artwork, but for much less cost. And I absolutely love this artwork. So I pulled out my best copies, hoping for nothing below a 9 on these. Hoping for lots of 10s. Next up, I've been breaking down some of the Battle Academy boxes because the contents are pretty good to grade. You get the little 60 stamp, which is part of the board game. But normally this card is a Hidden Fates print. And to go along with that, we also have the non-holo ones. These are originally from Dragon Majesty. Then we have a couple Vivid Voltage non-holo Charizards. Hoping for 10s on those. They look super minty. A couple of the Lance's Charizard V. I had a lot more of these, but I just pulled out my best looking copies. Hopefully those grade well. I think the rest of this pile for now, what I'm showing in this video, is all celebrations. So I have the Luxray Level X, Mega Rayquaza EX. That one looks really good. Everyone loves the shiny Mew. Then we have 3 of each of these Pikachus. Again, just pulled out my best looking copies. Personally, I found these pretty beautiful. I like the blue backgrounds on them. Chonkachu. I always like grading Pikachu. Pikachu and Charizard is one that you pretty much want to have in every submission. The Xerneas EX. Rocket Zapdos. Birthday Pikachus. These cards have dropped a lot in value, but still going to be a nice one to have slabbed up in a tin for those people that cannot afford the original, which is much, much more expensive. Then we have Venusaur. Just one of him. I don't know why I only ended up with one, but that's what we have. And then we have a bunch of the Blastoise, which is better to have in quantity because I think there's a lot more Blastoise collectors than Venusaur collectors. Then we have a Gardevoir EX Delta Species and another Mega Rayquaza. Let's put that with the other one. So yeah, that's it for the pile that I want to show you now. I have a lot more cards I'm going to end up sending in. Just been setting everything back ever since PSA closed, and hopefully one day we'll be able to grade cards for $10 again, but I think more likely it's going to be in the $15 to $20 range. If it's $20, I probably have to reevaluate what I'm sending in because that's like double what I used to grade things before, so we really need to reconsider. But yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the cards. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord channel, and click the eBay link below. Anything you purchase, I get a small kickback. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.